Our Constitution guarantees South Africans freedom to be who they are without discrimination based on sexual orientation. But this is often not the reality on the ground. In 2010, Millicent Gaika was raped and beaten in Gugulethu. Others have lost their lives in these corrective rapes, leaving many lesbians living in fear. Cindy Malife hid her sexuality for many years by marrying a man. Her daughter's acceptance helped her to come out.
They've been great, man. I think without them, I don't know what I will do. Most of the time, the other one always tells kids at school that I think there's nothing wrong with it. She has even developed her own module that says two moms is better than one.
As a soldier in the SANDF, Cindy didn't face official discrimination, but she did experience intolerance.
I don't know if I should call stupid questions. How do you do it? Yeah. Why do you love women? Okay, why were you married? When you can be my girlfriend, do you understand? Those are the things that you can get. And then you try to actually be strong, not to actually always be in a defensive mode.
She believes that the government is not doing enough to protect lesbian and gay voters.
When there's campaigns, they try to be visible. They do have nice policies. They are there. Everything is there. They must start implementing.
Madala Machimana from Zanin was crowned as the first ever Miss Gay Limpopo. Unlike Cindy, he's always been open about his sexuality, and his experiences have been vastly different.
Okay, fine, people around me might be discriminated, and sometimes we do talk about these things, but from the experience that I've been through, I don't think I've been discriminated at all.
The South African government recently came under fire for failing to condemn Uganda for passing an anti-gay law, but Madala defends the ANC's record.
I'm still going to vote for my ANC because it supports me. I wouldn't be this happy gay person that I am today if it wasn't because of it.
Members of the LGBTI community in Polokwane shared their views on gay rights and the upcoming general election. What would you say if we had all of the major parties standing here and they were going to be campaigning to you? What would you say to them?
We're not fighting for LGBTI rights. We're fighting for human rights. It's the responsibility of every single political party, not the ruling party, to ensure that human rights are being upheld.
You are in that office because of my vote. So you need to actually make sure that each and everything that is stipulated on your policies is actually being done.
I want to talk about law enforcement. As you know, activists around the country are pushing for particularly the so-called corrective rape to be made a hate crime. So I want to get a sense from you if you support that.
People do this to us because they have hate with them. So now it needs to be done. We've been singing, we've been fighting. I think even the government also, they just have to realize this has to happen.
If they rape a lesbian, she won't change. She will still be lesbian. Instead, she will hate men.
Yeah, like for me, the corrective word, it's not good. They should just say it's a hate crime. Because we are also human, there is nothing to correct about us.
Anti-gay comments made by President Jacob Zuma in 2006 are still fresh on the minds of some.
Our president, the highest political office, that is where the buck stops in terms of our constitution, I would say. So he's the one that's supposed to be preaching the constitution, not uttering things that are in conflict with the constitution.
It would be different if the government, the president were to say, guys, stop abusing LGBTI. That information will go a long way.
Cindy believes the problem is deeper. She works as an activist in Limpopo. She spends time educating people on the correct treatment of the LGBTI community. Along with her colleagues, she believes breaking through cultural beliefs is a challenge.
This culture that we're talking about, does it allow you to actually rape somebody? Does your culture say, does your Songa culture say you can rape somebody and get away with it?
From a region where it's so much cultural or maybe having tribal values in Venda, it's been hectic. You come from a certain family, it might be a royal family. They don't want that. They want you to actually grow up in the path. You the next king, you the next prince, that makes it harder for people to actually experience this kind of life.
So, come May 7th, will sexuality be a factor in determining who to vote for?
In terms of political parties, I will still continue voting for the political party that I've always been voting for, but continue being the agent of change in my political party.
Like ANC ke tla bolela ra bolele lena because gona le the right to equality ke bolelang ka yona mara still ba sa discriminate. So nka bolela ka DA ba supportile Limpopo LGBTI ka pride be ba le ku. So hopefully ke batho ba ile hore ke lebeletse ke gona go bona hore ke batho ba ile hore botse ba re lokela ka magare.
I wouldn't go and say, no, I have a political party that I affiliate myself to. The problem is there are so many things that are being said. People are being told, we're going to give you better houses and all that. Vote for us. When you're saying vote for us, you're telling the gays and the lesbians, the transgenders, the bisexuals, the intersex, pansexuals, asexuals to actually vote. When you are in power, you decide to say, no, I'm not going to look back there. They have voted, I am here, then I can build my own eNCA and then stay there.
It's quite clear from our conversations with members of the LGBTI community here that political rhetoric alone will not win votes. They are telling political leaders to implement existing policies. Sikim Gabadeli in Polokwane.
You deserve to know more.
eNCA.com.